Well, that was an interesting episode. Another like Ruby centric episode where it's just really her, and she holds can hold the story by herself. It was nice also to see that a venture that her and the doctor went on that we didn't get to see because of time travel. So there's plenty of adventures they could have been on that we didn't get to see, but also to see that someone that the doctor met is going to become something of a another one sort of because there was the one girl he met that was I forgot what she was doing specifically, but essentially said helping people and living in a like slit in dimensions. I can't remember. It was a girl from Game of Thrones. There was that person. Point being that he met someone that's going to become a threat. Because whatever's going on with this old lady, she just let him out after the doctor said what his future would be. Now, if everything plays out and he ends up back here, then that's possible. But yeah, it was just interesting to see that this dude was playing the long game. I did not see it. I knew he didn't take the antidote. I knew that. I'm like, he must want to see the doctor. But for it to be this long con and him constantly lying, like his mama said, he might have been a pathological liar. Who knows? It's obvious that he's delusional because he still didn't believe any of the things was real. But maybe that was like the first time he said something that was truthful to his mom, but because he lied so much, she ain't believe him. And so he thought that he was being lied to, but he was just a liar. He couldn't stop himself. But he'll see the truth now. Yeah, it looks like it is his lucky day, like the doctor said. Just not the way he thought it would play out. It was nice to see Ruby and also see like the effects of traveling with the doctor. We get different ones, but for her it's like trauma. There was good, but also there was bad. And with every companion that ends up back on Earth, living their lives, they either end up joining something that connects them to the weird because that's what they got used to with being with the doctor, or they go try to live their normal life, and usually something strange happens around them that they got to deal with if they decide to throw themselves into it, because some of them do, thinking that they'll probably run into the doctor, which gets some of them in trouble. Or they handle it. And this was a case of it was handled. Hey, the commander went far, but hey, homeboy was tearing down everything that was built by her dad, and so I was like, yeah, no, yeah, saved his life at the end, but still, I was like, I was with her. Hey, he thinks it's all fake and a lie. Let's see how far he's willing to take it. Uh, and we see that the doctor he met didn't meet Melinda yet, which makes sense with the whole he a time traveler, so these things playing out of sync and out of order makes perfect sense. But that's how he found out about Melinda to a degree, to know what to look for her, or when he came across her, because he was told about it earlier. A spoiler. It's nice that they kind of brought that back though, like with his wife and the whole spoiler thing, because of how he lives his life out of order. But yeah, it was a good episode. Another one showing Ruby's the actor's talent and the ability to hold episode by themselves, really, with not a lot of the doctor being there, but it was good. Can't wait to see what happens next.